Oh, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome back. DIY Mississippi Film Wars. This is your hood. Whoa. Heel Mark, Lucha Libre, Central American Heavyweight Champion of the World, going on. A little bit over 3 years now, over 3 years, coming up on 3.5 years, champion. I haven't done one of these in a while because I haven't found anything to really add to the collection. And I'll be honest, this is one where it's teetering on. Does this get added to the permanent tape collection, or is this one where it's like, okay, I paid X amount for it. It's 3 discs. I'll toss it on the table. Put 10 on it. And eventually somehow talk me down a little bit and I'll end up selling for 7 and still make a profit. What this is Special Collector's Edition in your face. The lost episodes of the XWF. We got Hogan big there on the cover, 3 DVD set, one a triple to Hulkster. We got the Road Warriors, Sable, Roddy Piper, Jerry Lawler, and I don't think that's Stacy Carter, but I'm not sure. Kurt Hennig and the Nasty Boys win a triple to Holster. Details and sauces on the back here. See, Hall of Famers. Jesus, that is some small ass print. Hulk Hogan, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, Roddy Piper, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Mouth South Jimmy Hart, and Bobby the Brain Heenan. Okay. 3 discs. Each one of these is like a TV episode. Okay, XWF, real simple. Let's just get into the history of this shit. I'm not showing you any footage. You can find this shit online if you look enough, or you can find this set cheap. Matter of fact, right after I found this, I threw out, I was like, hey, I've never found this anywhere. Is anybody looking for it? I'm going to watch it, but I probably ain't going to keep it. And a couple other people are like, yeah, I just bought it in a big lot. Like, a buddy of mine messaged, like, yeah, I got a copy. I bought a lot of, like, wrestling and tractor haul DVDs, and it was in there. I'm like, all right, cool. I think I'm the only one to watch this so far. What it was is after WCW folded, and like before TNA really got going, and I think ECW folded by then, this group opened up down in Florida. I think they did 2 or 3 tapings. They might have had a taping outside Florida, but I don't think they did. It's mostly Universal Studios. Called it XWF. And it was like Jimmy the Mouth Southheart, Greg Valentine, one of the Nasty Boys were kind of running it. I don't know who the money person was. I've never heard confirmation on that. Hogan is all over the stuff, but he had like 1 match, and it's not even on any of the TV episodes. He had a match against Kurt Hennig. What happened to this really quick is this stuff got filmed, and word going out was, okay, it's not bad. They're going to get on TV, and then it didn't. And WWF just slowly picked them clean. Like, Kurt Hennig had a good match with Hogan. Fuck, let's sign his ass. Oh, Jerry Lawler walked out because the stuff with his, then wife. Well, she's left him. Fuck, let's re-sign him. We don't want him doing commentary. They had Tony Schiavone. But look, listen to this roster. I'm going to read off the shit on the back. Okay. This is the first episode. What happened was they had a little bit to do down in Puerto Rico. I think some of this aired down in Puerto Rico. Like, there's more than 3 episodes. My understanding is there's like 6. Hosted by Brian Hart and Brian Knobbs and Jimmy Hart. Let's check this out. We got Big Vito versus Buff Bagwell. Okay, that's 2 names. It ain't a great match, but 2 names. Marty Jannetty versus Hale. What manager Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart? Hale fucking sucks. He's not good. Horace Hogan versus Ian Harrison. Well, Horace ain't good, and Ian's that big British guy. Cruiserweight Championship Battle Royal. That was decent. That's like the only good thing in the first episode, really. Nasty Boys versus the Shane Twins. Not good. Kurt Hennig went Age of Bobby the Brain Heenan versus Imperial. It's okay. I was like, okay, well, I got the cruiserweights, and the main event was okay. Because I watched this over the course of 3 nights. I was not watching this all in one night. After I saw how rough it was, I'm like, yeah. And like Sable, Ramirez, the commissioner, and it's not good. Imagine the worst parts of WCW and WWF during the Attitude Era, but in 2000, and with not near as much budget or talent. This too. Juventud Guerrera and Psychosis versus Conan and Rick Gonzalez. Okay, that's not bad. It's not a bad little match. Simon Diamond with manager Don Marie versus Jerry the King Lawler. Not real good, but it could be worse. Hale with manager Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart versus Knuckles Johnny B. Bad. Yeah, Johnny B. Bad's here because they got Sable, so they got to get him in. His gimmick is he's Knuckles. He calls himself Johnny Bad because he can't be Mark. Ain't Mark Marrow his real fucking name? Why couldn't he be Mark Marrow? Knuckles Mark Marrow. Why's he got to be Johnny B. Bad? I don't know. Oh, and versus Norman Smiley. So Norman Smiley's in this. The match still sucks. Okay. Shane Twins versus the Road Warriors. The Shane Twins are horrible. Kurt Hennig with Agent Bobby the Brain Heenan versus Buff Bagwell. Not good. So far, that first episode had like 2 matches worth watching. This second one, the first match and the second match, and that's about it. Okay, so let's go to this third one. This is the final, and we got some extras here. Marty Jannetty versus Dresden, the magician from the books. That'd be cool. I'd watch that. No, it's not him. It's not good. Horace Hogan versus Josh Matthews. Yes, y'all that like to shit all over Josh Matthews in Impact commentary, which he wasn't great. This is where he actually kind of got started wrestling after tough enough. He went to XWF and then went from there. They just are known that WWF hired to keep the XWF from having them. Shane Twins versus South Philly Posse with manager Jasmine. Yeah, on one of these episodes, you see the South Philly Posse, which is the Public Enemy. And then we know with Jasmine St. Clair, who's trying to get off porn and go legit at this time. It's not good. AJ Styles versus Kid Cash Cruiserweight Championship match. This is not bad. I am not the biggest AJ Styles fan, but this is a decent match. Vapor with manager Sonny Ono versus Jimmy Snuka Jr. manager Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Yeah, not good. Then the last match, third episode, the last one on here. Kurt Hennig and Ian Harrison, who's this big roided up British guy, versus Buff Bagwell and Vampiro. I mean, this one, AJ Styles and Kid Cash is decent. Then we got bonus match. Never foresee Hulk Hogan versus Kurt Hennig with Agent Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's the draw. This Hogan match. That's what got. Hell, it might have got Hogan a job back in, because I don't want to say Hogan went back to WWF real quick, like not too long after when this happened. Heenan special interview up close and personal with the one and only the Immortal Hogan special behind the scenes making of the XWF special interview with music legend Willie Nelson. With Hacksaw Jim Duggan, special guest appearances by musical greats Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley Kiss, Alice Cooper, special appearances by the XWF CEO Rena Mara, and the XWF Commissioner Roddy Piper, and much, much more. Hosted by Nasty Boy Bob, Ron Knobs, and Mouth Cell Jimmy Hart. Yeah. The Kiss Demon shows up, never has a match. Let's look on the inside. So as you can see, this is a very mixed bag. And this was sold mostly in the States through infomercials. We get this little flyer here. You get a hat or a shirt. Free videos, we just pay $4.99 shipping and handling each. WWC videos you can order, or coming soon, Volume 2, A Trip with the Hulkster. Volume 2 of this pack. Number to go to. Probably don't need some. 3 DVD set, outtakes with Jimmy Hart, nothing on the back. And then the discs are just stacked here in this weird ass. Like, I've never seen a thing like this. Okay, that's it. And what it is watch, I see. They want to be extreme, so they're XWF in. That's this one. That's this two, of course. Face. Yeah. All right, so anybody out there watching, if you want this, just leave a message, or if you have my email or anything like that, you know how to contact me. Contact me. I'm not asking a lot for it. Like I say, if it hits the table, it's going for 10. It's 3 discs, so I got to put 10 on it. It hits the table, but you know me, I like selling stuff where it even hits the table, so anybody out there wants it, make me an offer. I think I said earlier I'd let people talk me down to some. So I'd go for something for this. It's interesting. It's another one of those, there was all those feds that kind of popped up after ECW and WCW folded. You had Main Event, you had this, you had was WWE World Wrestling All-Stars, iGenerations, another. I got iGenerations, one pay-per-view on DVD. I don't have a WWA stuff. There's some others. There's some others I just can't think of right now, and none of them made it big. This is probably the best known, and I've never even seen the infomercial selling this. Like, I've seen the Hogan grill infomercial many times. Never seen this one. I'm out, everybody. Like I say, you say at the end of the podcast every time, life's too short to watch wrestling you hate. To find you some wrestling you like and enjoy it and watch it. And, live fast, love hard, die with your mask on. Out.